Y'all, okay, let me tell y'all how freaking dumb I am, okay? I am 21 years old, okay? And I've never pumped gas by myself in my life, all right? So today, my mom was like, hey, I need you to take your brothers to school. Or no, I need you to take me to work and then pick your brothers up from school. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. And then come get me later. I was like, okay, that's fine. She gets me this morning, and we're on the way to her job, and she literally has 1 bar of gas. 1 bar of gas. And I'm like, oh, this is great. We can just get gas on the way into work. Well, time got away from her, and she was like, well, you're going to have to get gas after you drop me off. And I'm like, okay, Mom, this is great. I'm gonna pump gas. Oh, there's a cul-de-sac. Hold on, I'm trying to turn around. I was like, great, I will pump gas by myself. I've never done it in my life, but how hard can it be? I'm a very smart person, y'all, okay? But I have gas on my fingers, but let me just tell you, stuff stinks. Let me just tell you, me and intellectual things, great. No problem. My brain is fabulous. Okay, when it comes to common sense, I ain't got none of it, okay? I pulled up to the thing and I analyzed. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. This is great. It's gonna work. Okay. Parked car, and I'm like, okay, where's the button to pop the door on the gas thing? Because you know, some cars have a button that you have to hit to pop the thing, otherwise you can't get into it. No button. I was like, okay, we're just gonna get out there and hopefully there's just a thing to like pull it or press it or something and I won't look stupid. I get out there and I was like, oh, you press it and it comes out. Great. And then I'm like, okay, now I have to undo the nozzle, and I was like, okay, hopefully I can do this. I got it off, no problem. I was like, okay, we are good now. We are great. Okay. This is when things go haywire. So I get the card out, get the card out, and I'm following the instructions on the screen because that's what my brain understands, instructions and following them, right? Okay, so I put the card in. I put my mom's card in because my mom gave me her card for today. Oh, this is not where I need to go. I'm in the wrong spot here, but I stopped at that stop sign. Okay, so I put her card in, and the thing goes, is this a debit card? And I was like, yeah, it's a debit card, but she uses credit, so I did credit. And then it goes, okay, is this a debit card? And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do debit. Then it wants the PIN number, and I'm like, crap, I don't know my mom's PIN number. So I was like, all right, we're gonna cancel it. And then it goes, invalid input. And I was like, dear God, all I want to do is try and pump gas and make this successful. And I was like, okay, we gotta cancel it. Finally, it canceled. Okay, so I put her card back in, and it's like, do you want credit or debit? And I was like, okay, we're not doing debit this time, we're doing credit. So we're doing credit, and then it goes, okay, what's the zip code? And I was like, okay, I know the zip code on this one. I know this one, like out my butthole, like the back of my hand, okay? So then I put the zip code in, and then it goes, okay, cool, pick the nozzle up. And I was like, all right, we're gonna pick the nozzle up. I went to the left. I picked up the green nozzle, okay? And I know that when you pick gas, you want the regular 87 gas, right? So I pick up the one on the left, and I'm hitting the 87, and the only thing that's flashing is diesel. And I'm like, why is diesel the only one that is flashing? I know they're not out of regular gas, right? So I'm standing there like, okay, I need the 87. And then all of a sudden my brain goes, you're an idiot. You literally picked up the diesel nozzle. That's why it's flashing diesel. And I was like, oh crap. So I put the nozzle back, and I was like, all right, we're gonna go through this whole entire process again. So I put the nozzle back, cancel the thing out. So then I put my mom's card back in to pay. I haven't pumped any gas yet, right? So I put her card back in to pay, and I go through the thing again, and then the screen says, see cashier. And I was like, are you friggin' serious? So I walked in, and at this point, I figured that the people are watching me because, I managed to park right at the window where they can see a straight shot at my car, right? I walk in, and I was like, so the screen told me to see cashier. And they looked at me like they didn't know what I was talking about. They're just looking at me like, okay, like what happened? And I told them what happened, and they were like, okay, well, it canceled out, so you have to go back out there and do it again. And I was like, really? Okay, fine. So I went back out there, and I put my mom's card back in, and it said see cashier again, and I was like, I bet it's because I've swiped this card like 10,000 times. So I tried my card, my actual card, and it went through with my card. So then it gets better. Then I get the correct nozzle. I get the black nozzle. I select 87, right? Okay. Then I put the nozzle in the hole where the gas goes, right? But the nozzle doesn't go all the way into the hole. I've pumped gas once in my dad's car, and my dad's car goes all the way into the hole. So I was like, oh my gosh, what happens what if I pump it and it doesn't go all the way in and we explode? So then my anxiety-ridden brain says that to me, and I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? So I put it in, and I didn't pump gas because I was like, what if we explode, you know? So I put the nozzle back, okay? And then I was like, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna go back inside because they're gonna think I'm stupid, right? So I hear this little couple next to me, and I was like, can you please help me? I've never pumped gas in my life. And the lady in the front seat looks at me like, what? Like, she's looking at me like, are you a freaking idiot? You drive, but you've never pumped gas, and you're like, what the frick? And then like her husband or boyfriend or whatever just kind of looks at me. He's like, oh yeah, I'll help you. Okay, so you do this, do this. And I was like, great. So then he put the thing in, and it didn't work because it had already canceled out, but I didn't know that. I was like, I'm not gonna die today. And then the lady was like, you gotta put your card back in and run it through again. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't wanna do that. And then I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll just go back inside, it's fine, because I don't wanna hold y'all up because this is dumb. So I went back inside and I told them what happened. And the lady was like, oh, well, you gotta do this. And then I was like, then I just finally confessed. I owned up to it. I was like, y'all, I've never pumped gas in my life. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need some help today, please. And this lady behind the desk, she looks at me like, what the frick? How have you never pumped gas? She didn't say this, but she gave me the look like, how have you survived, you freaking idiot? She looked at me like, you white privileged lady or whatever. But anyway, thank God for this other lady. She was so nice. She was like, are you from Oregon? And I didn't get what she meant. But apparently in Oregon, they pump the gas for you, which would make sense. And then there was this other dude in there, and he was like, yeah, Oregon. And then she was like, are you from Jersey? And I was like, no, I'm not from Jersey. But I knew what she meant because one time we went to New Jersey, and they pump the gas for you in New Jersey. Like, that's where I need to live. I need to live in New Jersey where they pump the freaking gas for you. Don't have to deal with all this bullcrap shenanigans, you know? So, thank God, bless this woman's soul, okay? This woman helped a sister out today, okay? She helped me. And she was like, okay, I'm just gonna go out there and help pump the gas for you. I was like, great. So she goes out there, she's telling me how to do it. And I already knew how to do it. It's just the stupid thing was being dumb. And I was like, thank you so much for being so kind to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an idiot, okay? I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what she's doing. And now I'm trying to like back into this lonesome party spot. This is so bad. It's okay. No one's gonna park here anyway. It's fine. I don't care. I'm done. I got my gas. I'm a little over halfway. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands because my hands smell like gas. And we're gonna go into the Old Navy because I got some gift cards. And so that's my story for the day, y'all.